Carl here from Games, Brains and Headbanging Life. You know what time it is? It's reaction time. Forget the Christmas lights behind me. There's nothing Christmassy about this track or this band, although they could actually be super duper Christmassy. I don't know. Release a Christmas track. More of that, please. Scottish, born and bred in Glasgow. It is Titan Breed, who released Legacy, their EP, on the 5th of February 2020. Now, it obviously has been a year and a half, to say the least. So when you hear and think about releases way back then, before the pandemic had effectively taken hold as it has now, it almost seems like a lifetime ago. But going back to this EP, you know, it was great fun. I was listening to it this last few days as well, just to refamiliarize myself with it when it came to doing our top 10 lists. And it's a bit of a banger. And they released a single for it, a lyric video, The Key to Fear. A track that I described in my review as being, you know, Titan Breed showing it had some groove. So we're going to check it out now. We're going to watch it together. Sit down, relax. I'll try not to talk too much. Let's do it. Off go those guitars. Such a headbanger, innit? Oh, immediately just gets you wanting to move. Love those little squeals. Yeah. Of course, there's a bit more heaviness to them, but you know, you'd certainly hear those trad metal influences, as it were. Yeah, man. There's your circle pit moment. Guitars are banging, aren't they? Take nothing away though from the percussion, you know. Listen to that bass. That drum beat is such the backbone to the track. Of course, the vocals are awesome. They got a little bit of clean, but they're clearly gruff. They got a little bit of phlegm there. It's enough to sound beardy. And then they get nasty. This. A bit more in your face. I like this band. I do like this band. It's another great band from the shores of the UK. Lyric video's pretty cool as well. A little bit more work's gone into it, you know? Just a slight change in direction, you know? Freshen it up. little bit of solo going on there. I mean, it's a banger. What more needs to be said? This is the sort of band, you know, that should have been able to really capitalise on their EP, Legacy. But obviously, you know, when it was released in February, it wasn't too long afterwards, you know, that everything fell apart. And it's been that way since, which is a real bloody shame because, you know, they're up and coming. And music like that really, really makes the difference. Yeah, I loved it. I mean, that was such a headbanger. It's the kind of shit that just makes you... wish for live music again, you know. I want to be in a sweaty pub somewhere in Scotland headbanging to this, you know. It's just class heavy metal. I kind of forgot to mention at the start as well, but you know, they've won Metal to the Masters for Bloodstock and actually played there in 2017. So, you know, these are guys, they're no slouches. They're not like, oh, you know, I've never heard of them kind of thing. They've been doing the rounds for a couple of years now, really making a name for themselves. And the EP, as I said already, Legacy, is a banger. I gave it... what did I give it at the end? 9 out of 10. See what I mean? 9 out of 10. I loved it. And like I said, I listened to it the last few days. That score is more than justified, even though it feels like such a long time ago. And that track, The Key to Fear, is got such a wicked bit guitar groove, man. You kind of just constantly moving your body, beat your neck, your head, your foot, your arms, just tapping out the beat constantly. And that's good metal. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?